Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a review for a movie that I'm very excited to talk about. This is a movie called Host. It's a Shudder exclusive. Shudder is a streaming service exclusively for horror movies. And this movie is very unique, and in a lot of ways, it's the first of its kind, because it was shot during coronavirus quarantine, completely over Zoom. So this is a movie similar to Searching or Unfriended in that it all takes place on, I don't know what the word for it is, all as if it's on a computer screen, but it was actually filmed over Zoom. It's not just shot to look like it was. I was extremely impressed by this movie. It doesn't feel limited by the Zoom platform. In fact, they really make the most of it. They have really effective scares using virtual backgrounds, face filters. They really do make the most of it. They have a countdown for because you're limited to 40 minutes unless you pay to go over 40 minutes, and they have it ticking down, and they really make the most out of the Zoom platform, which is great for this moment because everyone watching now knows exactly how Zoom works. And it's also set in a time during the coronavirus pandemic. The characters wear masks when they're outside. At one point, when two characters are in the same room, they elbow bump when they want to hug. So in those ways, it feels very current because it is, and it's the first movie that I've seen. It is a scripted movie with actors that takes place during this moment in time. This movie is honestly scary. It had me on the edge of my seat. Part of it, a large part of it, is just that it feels so raw and like you're in a Zoom call with these people. It's really great in that way, and it really makes the most of the medium that they're using. The story sounds really basic when you say it out loud, but it feels really unique. The story is basically this group of friends who does like this ritual to summon spirits, to talk to spirits, and things go wrong, and the entity they end up summoning is not very friendly. So that sounds pretty basic, but the movie feels completely fresh. And this is one of the scariest movies I've seen in a long time. It takes a lot for a movie to scare me. It's just because it feels so real and raw and authentic. And the scares are very effective. They are not reliant on jump scares at all, even though there are a few that are used extremely well, especially one towards the end that made me gasp audibly and jump in my seat. This is one of the only movies I recommend watching on your computer. I watched on my iPad because it makes you feel like you're in this Zoom call with these people. It just feels very real. The performances are mostly very solid across the board. There are a few moments where I think, especially due to the writing is good overall. There are just certain scenes where it's like, so are you ready for tonight? That feel very standard, but that's about as far as my negatives go. The movie is short, and like I said, the story is pretty basic, but the amount of creativity on display here is extremely inspiring to me, who I'm in a play right now that we are performing over Zoom, which feels limiting, but we're actually getting to do some fun, innovative things with this play that we wouldn't have done on stage. Obviously, I would have preferred to do it on stage, but for me as an artist, to see filmmakers, other artists, be inspired by their limitations and do something really, truly creative and original and refreshing is so awesome. Is this movie perfect? No. As I mentioned before, I have a few critiques of certain lines of dialogue and certain moments in performance, but overall, I thought the actors did a great job. It felt very raw and real and authentic. The story is a bit basic on paper, but feels refreshing as you're watching it because you've never seen it done in this way. Even though there are movies that take place on a computer screen like this, due to the moment in which this was made and due to the way it was made, and in that it was shot over Zoom. It feels different and sets itself apart from those other movies that used sort of a similar style. So I 100% recommend this, especially if you're a horror fan, or if you're an artist who is struggling to make Zoom work in this moment, like I am as an actor. It was inspiring to me. And I think you should definitely check it out if it sounds at all interesting to you. It is a Shudder exclusive. I made a Shudder account just to watch this, but I haven't heard too many people talking about this movie yet, so I hope that I have inspired somebody to go check it out. So that's what I got for you today. Go check out Host. It's a great, innovative, original movie. Thank you for watching this video. Go ahead and subscribe. I have more reviews, movie news, trailers, and things like that coming up on the channel. You don't want to miss what's coming. And go check out some of my old videos. I have some stuff on this channel that I'm very proud of. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.